Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and how I'm gonna start this out. Thank you. The Ojama video reached almost like 300 views. I'm super happy you guys love that. If we can get like about 5 likes on this video, I will happily go over the bestiary for that game since you guys love it so much. I actually got 2 books of it. I think they sent me a second one by accident. So yeah, I'm willing to go through it with y'all. So let's start the video. What does me and Diddy have in common?
Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
If you said we both black, ding, 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 ding. If you said we both Slanesh worshippers, ding, 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 ding. Because you have got it correct. Today, if you read the title of the video, is things you need before you played Wrath and Glory.
Tactical Marines deployed and ready.
Before you play Wrath and Glory. Duh! So, let's go with number 1. I can't believe I'm a reference guide. Why reference guide? Well, from my experience with playing Wrath and Glory, the combat can slow down when you're looking at rules, especially some of the rules, like the rules for cover is like 1 paragraph long, so it's hard to find in all the mess. You know, how to use Glory and Wrath sometimes get mixed up and conflated. So you need yourself a reference guide. This is your quintessential guide to look at a quick glance so you can get all the rules quickly. At least most of the rules, right? Rules for resisting through like obstacles, because you can do that. Rules for cover, because you can do that. And rules for Glory and Wrath. Now I have one, right? I have my own personal one, which I may or may not put in the description video, but I would say you should make your own because your own will be suited for your D&D party. I play a lot of TTRPGs and I run a lot of games, so my mind doesn't have that much storage. So my reference guide is filled with damn near every role, but it's categorized so I can click through it quickly, right? But if you're planning on doing this for a couple months or planning on doing this for a couple weeks, you probably need just less rules and more like the actions needed, right? I would say each person get their own reference guide, figure it out, figure what you like, figure out what you are gonna use, figure out what you don't gonna use, and not gonna use, and then, you know, put it or don't put it within your reference guide. But a reference guide is the most important thing. This is actually why I put it at number 1. Even though this list is in no particular order. So a reference guide so you can keep sessions smooth, right? That's what we want. We want a smooth sessions. So what's next on the list? Let's go to number 2. You like that? You like that? You like that? Dos? You like that dos? Like that dos? Okay. The next, I'm gonna fuse these 2 together because these are the next 2. The next 2 are music and scenes, right? You probably just go online, search up ambient music. It's really simple. Why do you need ambient music? Okay, so Wrath and Glory takes place in Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k is known for 2 things in my opinion. It's known for its beautiful art and it's known for its music when it comes to video games and when it comes to their like animated stuff, right? They have really good music. Music can intensify a scene, especially when you got to set the mood with the grimdark nature of the setting, right? So you can't have happy music. You can't have like I'm touching rainbows, touching sunshine music. You need something dark. You need something disturbing. You need something uncomfortable. Double points if the ambient music actually sounds kind of hollow, like they're in a hollow room or echoey chamber, and it's like oh, like that's, you know, that's kind of the vibe you're going for, right? The more subtle the music is, the better the game should be ran, you know, in my opinion. The better we'll be able to set a scene. Why pictures? All right, so you can still describe a scene and use pictures. Pictures is just kind of to get the vibe of the place while you describe the scene. I literally only do it like Forge World, booyah, this is what the Forge World kind of looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Custodes hideout, boom, this is what it looks like, even though Custodes don't really have hideouts from my knowledge. Beautiful church, booyah, there you go, right? You have all that stuff together, you have a scene to set the vibe. It should all fit together, it should all look nice, and then you go and describe. This kind of makes up for bad descriptive ability, in my opinion, because I think I have bad description ability. The reason why I think I have this is because my players always ask for more in a scene, and I have to deliver, and I do deliver, but you know, the pictures of the scenes kind of helps me stick with the consistent vibe whenever I'm describing stuff. And I think that will help you guys too, because it helped me. Yes, is this list just comprised of things that help me? Yeah, because fuck yeah. Yeah, let's go. Number four. All right. So for the number 4, what is something you need before you start Wrath and Glory? What is number 4? Dice. You need a lot of dice. Now, they may not have told you this, and there's tons of tutorials online, right? Tons of tutorials. I think you should watch this first, in my personal opinion, then go watch those tutorials, learn how to play. This is why it's before you start playing, right? One of the things that's added in these tutorials is dice. You need a lot of dice, because how the system works is you add on your base attributes and you add in your skill attributes, add those together, and that's your dice pool. And then after that, you count those exile dice, right? Now, if you're using online, for my online players, you do not need dice. You go to Discord, you type in Wrathbot or Wrathbot. There's a tutorial on how to use Wrathbot. Very simple. You put /roll 1d6 or /roll 6, and it will roll 6 dice. You put /roll 1, it will roll 1 dice, so on and so forth, right? Don't have to put D anything, just the number. It will auto roll it, and it will tell you the exile dice, and it will tell you if you got any glory or not, right? So for my online players, go to Wrathbot. For my in-person players, please get dice. And before you get dice, here's some things you gotta do. Get it praised by a priest, kill a dragon, praise Slanesh. Those 3 things will have your dice rolling superb, right? Now, the last one, the reason why we want to play Slanesh is because every time you roll the dice, it will take a little bit of your cum. If you don't have any cum, it will then take a little bit of your blood as a sacrifice so you can roll natural 6s. So yeah. On that note, I actually have to get my blood refilled. Funny enough, so. But yeah, so dice, you need a lot of dice. You need Wrathbot. Those are the 2 things you really need in this section, I guess. And now we're gonna move on to the next stuff. So let's go. Yay! So the greatest problem I have when I play online is not everybody computer or phone has the functionality to use a VTT.
I don't know what it's like where you come from, but this shit don't work here.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm the boss around here.
So what VTT would I recommend if not everybody has that functionality? Funny enough, Owlbear. Owlbear is the best VTT shit for anybody. Owlbear Studios. It is the best. The only reason I say it's the best is because I have friends that could have run shit on Alchemy. They could have run shit on Roll20. They could have run shit on anything else. But when Owlbear, it's smooth as butter. You use Owlbear, you get 0 lag. It's nice, it's free. You can have 2 games maximum, but even with that maximum, like, come on, man. Like, it's just nice. It's just nice. It's one of the best TTTVs I use, VTT, the fucking virtual tabletop. It's one of the best ones I use. But it's meant for D&D 5e. That's why I recommend you get your own dice or use Wrathbot. So if you need a VTTV and live play, that's what you do. And not live play, and online play. Now for live play, what could you do for live play? You're playing in real life. You need a space for your real life friends. It needs to be comfortable. The living room, honestly, right? The living room. But I actually recommend you doing it at a game store. Why? New people. If your party only consists of 2 other people, 3 people, and there is an open slot, there hasn't been that many people who got to experience Wrath and Glory. You could be their DM. Now, once you are their DM and they want to DM the game, recommend them this video. Say, hey, he got all that you need. It's in the description, right? But yeah, do it in person. Don't be afraid to go out there. The community might be smelly. They might be smelly. They might be nurglings, but they're not evil. They're not mean, right? So go ahead, go out there, play the game in public, at whatever your game store is, and you may attract some people. Everybody likes Warhammer. They like the war game. Wrath and Glory though, Wrath and Glory is new. They don't know about Wrath and Glory. I'm not saying it's new to them, but it's new to a lot of people, and you can be the entry for that. Please, this game deserves more hype. It deserves it. I'm telling you. So please, hey, and if you do this, send a picture, low key. Don't be weird. You can blur out your faces, but send a picture. I like to see what groups you guys made doing live play, right? So that would be nice. Here is the biggest problem ever with this game, in my opinion. And it has nothing to do with the game itself. It has more to do with the people making the game and what they decide to publish. And that is, there are no fucking maps. The only maps you can find are on Patreon. You're shit out of luck on maps. You're like literally fucking shit out of luck on free maps. There are no free maps for this. And a lot of the grim dark maps that's out there is meant for fantasy, not for Warhammer. So I'm sorry to say it, but you're on your own. There's really nothing I can do. I did my part. I emailed Warhammer, right? And I told them about this, and they said they will send my email to the right department. So for every person that not only likes this video, but emails Warhammer as well, that's the beast I'm gonna cover. That's how many beasts I'm gonna cover. That's in the bestiary. So if it's just 10 likes, then look, 10 beasts. If there's like 13 likes, then 13 beasts. We're gonna count sending the email to Warhammer with proof, 13. We're gonna count that as 13 beasts. Well, count it as 10 beasts, just so we can have an even number. But I did my part. You really shit out of luck. I really will say, make an uproar about this, complain. Show them that you want to spend money on this, or show them that you want to spend money on assets, because there's no 2D assets out there for Warhammer that is not behind a Patreon wall. Another thing I personally do is I found this Redditor who had screenshots from the game, and they had like Eagle Vision screenshots from all Warhammer games, from like 13 of them, and I just kind of use those, put a grid over them, and then kind of use those, edit them, probably draw lines every so often to represent barrels and stuff. But yeah, you gotta kind of find your own way. I will send a link to the Reddit thread I found the thing on in the description, so you guys can, go get them too. But if you want to use my method, but yeah, you're kind of shit out of luck when it comes to maps. And I'm so sorry, because I know you guys want to play this game. I know that's something you may be interested in, but as a DM, you're fucking SOL. If you're trying to get that Warhammer vibe 1-to-1. That's why I said the pictures, right? So yeah, I'm sorry about that. All right, let's move on. What do I mean by that? Warhammer, it's all about the lore, right? It's all about the lore. It's all about what you know about the lore, and it's all about the setting, right? More likely than not, you're not gonna have a new player wanting to play Wrath and Glory. You're not gonna have someone who doesn't know nothing about the lore wanting to play Wrath and Glory. So the whole half of the point of the game is already fucking gone. Like, no offense, it's not exploration anymore. You're really just doing whatever happens, right? Whatever happens. It's about telling a story. The exploration part, damn near over, because people are gonna either subtly in the back of their mind, or actively use their out of character knowledge to figure out what they know in character, to figure out if they know a certain thing. So this is me telling you, factor that in. If someone wants to play a character that's super knowledgeable about the Imperium, that knows all this stuff, allow them to. Who cares? Allow them to. Make them tier 1. Make their first mission be something super deadly that contains exiled knowledge. Because the part of Warhammer is interacting of the world. That is part of Wrath and Glory. It's to be like, oh, I know that. It's to do that meme. Like, that is part of the fun of playing the game. So factor in the knowledge that your players have. Don't be afraid. Don't shy from it, right? I know a lot of DMs are like, oh no, I don't want them to use out of character knowledge. That's kind of metagaming, blah, 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 blah. No, metagaming is only when it comes to the mechanics. That's what metagaming is about. When it comes to the core mechanics. But if they can be like, I know for 100%, that's a Slanesh cultist, or that's a something insert here cultist, and they're 100% sure. Okay, Let them have it. They don't need to roll for it. Yeah, let them have it. Let them use their knowledge, right? Everybody wants to use their Warhammer knowledge once you play Wrath and Glory. Everybody wants to. It's part of it. It's part of the fun. So just allow them to. Just bite the bullet, man. I promise you, it'll be the funnest experiment you ever went through. Because instead of like trying to push against it, you're going with the flow. You know, and it allows you to come up with new content, because it will make that new content stand out. If they think they know something and you twist it into something that they don't know, then you look like a goat, right? My group was trying to find Tyranids. They think there was a gene stealer cult, but they didn't figure out that it was actually a navigator who's been using warp magic and Tyranid blood to enhance the people on the Imperium side to fight chaos, because they're playing a chaos playthrough. So the planet was controlled by chaos, and so that was the last band of refugees. Yeah, they thought it was just a normal gene stealer, and I twisted it on them. See, that's interesting, right? I think it's interesting, but they can only get interested, or they can only get misdirected because I allowed them to use their out of character knowledge. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the video. Okay, here's my goodbye. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching the video completely through. I want to thank y'all. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all subscribe and follow my TikTok if you want some moderate everyday content, because I also do sometimes go live on there at random times. Yeah, I don't have a complete schedule, but it's usually Saturday and Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, there's gonna be a list of Warhammer Wrath and Glory tutorials at the bottom, because I love this guy. He's always been there for me. I've been playing this game for since I was like 15, like 12, 15. So I watch the same YouTube tutorial every time I need to get back into the game. I mean, he loves Wrath and Glory, and you know, shit, I kind of like the game too. Technically, I'm making this video in his honor because he's a goat, but he left some things out. Doctors of Doom character sheets. Almost forgot. Character sheets, Doctors of Doom. Put it in the description. You're gonna like it. It's not fully updated. I've been texting the creator, telling him to update it. I've been emailing him. He hasn't got back into me. It may be falling off, but just give it some time, please. But Doctors of Doom, I'm gonna put in the description. That was what you can use to make a character sheet. That's the resource. Love y'all. That's the end.